One of the challenges that I find with this hobby is that it's not easy to find good bashing locations, and especially living in a big city, you've got access to parks and maybe car parks typically, but to find a really good location where you're on your own, you're not disturbed by kids, is really difficult. So let me show you this secret location that I found. You can see there's a lot of rubbish here, but you'll see what it looks like as I go further down. I have to try not to slip. Here I've got my RC in one hand and trying to navigate this terrain, but it's a really cool spot. I've come here a few times now, and it's suitable when it's not wet and raining, which it's not at the moment, and hope that lasts a few more weeks in the UK. But yeah, it's really away from the traffic. There's no one else here, and most people don't even know it exists. There's some interesting history to what I'm going to show you here. This area is on top of an abandoned chalk mine, and I believe this area that you see here was dug out quite a while ago by some people and converted into a BMX track, but I don't think it's really used as a BMX track anymore. But it looks awesome, and we can do some good bashing here. So let me switch this off and get my RC ready. Alright guys, so we've got the Hobao Hyper 10SC 2.0 again today, and just continuing to test this RC. I've got some optional parts put on here. So I've got the aluminium wheel hexes, I've got the aluminium rear hubs, aluminium front knuckles as well, and I've recently bought the carbon fiber arm stiffeners. And there's a story to the aluminium knuckles which I will share with you in another video, but if you see one of my previous videos I've put up, I showed you that they're compatible with this RC, even though that they're made for the Hyper 10 TT 2.0. I've got a few thoughts on that, so watch out for that video. But in the meantime, we're going to give this a little rip around this beautiful location. Alright guys, steering's working, and let's go. Bump on the floor there. Let's climb this little hill. I have to be careful that I don't lose it in the shrubs. Cool about this area is that there's just literally no one here, and hopefully I don't jinx myself and get lots of kids down here any minute now, but generally every time I've come here it's just been empty. Like I said, I don't think many people know about this place. Tumble. Just remove this. It's wrapped itself around the wheel. try a little jump. Whoa. Got to be careful on that bump. These tyres hook up really well. So in my previous videos I've shown you some AliExpress tyres I've used. I've ordered some more, but this has got a slightly different tread pattern on them. These ones traction roll a little bit more on grass, but for this surface it seems to work really well. I haven't got a gyro or anything on here. I really don't think it needs it, but I've got a spare receiver with a gyro, so I was considering putting it in, but honestly I'm not sure if that's just a bit of a waste on this RC. Might try it anyway. Remove this leaf. What do you guys think of this location? Pretty amazing, eh? Let's try a jump. This way round this time. Another way. Ouch. Tough as nails, this thing. Sorry for swearing. Did not expect to overjump that all the way there. Ooh, just made that one. The way this is going, I'm going to destroy this RC today. By the way, guys, now I hope I don't appear as someone that is an expert on RCs. I'm really not. Now, I create this YouTube channel purely for entertainment purposes. and to impart some knowledge as and when I got it. I'm still learning all the time, and you know, if you guys have any tips for me at any time, I'd love to hear them. You know, I only got into RCs properly less than 2 years ago, but like many of you, I've really got the bug, and yeah, something that I really enjoy and takes my mind off things. I suffer from anxiety, and I have done for a lot of my life, and at this point in my life it's something that's kind of catching up with me quite quickly, and you know, I'm finding that there's certain things that really help me, and RCing is one of those things that have massively helped me out. Damn. Okay, durability test part 2. Feels okay. I'll do a little damage report at the end. Alright, let's try that jump again. I'm not getting better, am I? Let's explore. Let's check out the other area here. You can see these jumps are kind of overgrown now, so I don't really want to go down there. But if we go this way, you can see another area that was built for bikes. It's pretty cool. But again, it's all overgrown, not really used anymore. Yeah, I can imagine this was an awesome little BMX area in its heyday, whenever that was. I think that kids these days don't have as many cool things to do outside these days, and you know, I think in this day it's really needed, especially with kids being on the phone all the time, lack of activity. Alright, I'm not going to go this way, let's go back. And yeah, I think the more things that there are to do for kids outside, the better, for physical and mental health. I've got a couple of young kids, and you know, I want to get out with them as much as I can, but it's not always possible, either due to day-to-day commitments or the bad UK weather. But the more things like this that are available to kids out there, it's great motivation for them to get out and about and away from the TV, streaming services and the phone, which are all not very good for your mental health. Alright, we're back to this area. Let me stand here now. Take it round, if I don't get stuck. I can't see everywhere because trees are in the way, so I'll avoid that jump from here. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, good traction with those tyres. pretty close to completely ruining this body, and I want to get a new one. I was looking at the Senton 6S body, which is obviously an RC that's no longer available, but they still do the body for it. It's quite expensive though, it's about £75 for the clear body. I also looked at the Proline Fusion body. I ordered it, but then I cancelled the order because I realised I didn't like it as much as the Senton 6S body, so I'll let you guys know what I end up doing. But yeah, I wouldn't mind changing up the look here. If you have any suggestions, then let me know. Nice and dusty. Little mini jump there. Take it around this blind corner. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. Alright, I think I got it. Look how nicely that just goes around that corner. Do a couple of jumps. I'll probably break it this time. God, I'm so bad at jumping these things. Let's try that jump again. Yeah, definitely a durability test part 2. But honestly, if it's taken this abuse, then it's super impressive. I won't speak too soon. get the bump. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you to all my subscribers so far. If you like this, then please like and subscribe, and I'll try and bring you some more content. Before I do so, I'm going to just do a quick damage report. Let's take this off. Okay, I mean, this was a turnbuckle that slightly bent previously. That turnbuckle's fine. It looks solid, guys.